Yo,
What's up, big dog?
how much? How much? Have me getting up early. No,
Yeah, I know, right? Started off real early, brother.
you're good.
We got a little bit of Matt in here. He's coming along. How you been, man?
All right, just finished up eating my first meal of the pre-prep.
The pre.
So
Oh, okay, pre prep. Okay,
yeah,
we got a little bit of an announcement here.
skinny.
Skinny.
No, I actually I was so tired last night after my second to last meal. I
Yeah.
fell asleep. I woke up and I was like, I mean, I'm starting it tomorrow. Like I can miss this last meal. I'm already like 325 grams of protein in. I don't need anything.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I went to bed, I woke up, I was like 3 pounds lighter. I was like, that's cool.
Yeah. You're like, all right, sweet.
Yeah,
There you
cool.
go. That's tough.
But
Don't miss meals.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
There you
know.
go. There you go. Oh
I'm the
man.
same way. If I in the off season, if I miss one, I'll wake up 3 pounds lighter. I'm like, all right, that's cool.
Yep.
It
It's
was
like
literally it's like 200 grams of rice. It's like nothing. Why is that gonna make me drop like right 3
It
pounds?
just does, bro.
it just hits you hard, man. It just hits you hard.
It was back day. Went pretty hard, so it's fine.
That'll do it.
Yeah. So
End
what's
of
the
it.
what's the pre prep? Where you heading, bro?
The Muncie show this year,
Oh,
but
okay.
They're all in Muncie. Which one?
oh yeah, you're right. Indiana State first
Cool.
week. So
Nice, nice,
Good deal.
man.
that's
Yeah.
we're gonna have that be like a warm-up show and then North Americans after that.
Do you have to requalify?
No,
Cool.
it's just for giggles.
I
No, yeah.
saw
I
you
mean,
post this little teaser here. So
What?
I
What
said
I
I saw
post?
you
I
posted.
don't know what
That's
I
not a
put. Oh,
tease. It's the itch again, I guess. But
oh, yeah.
the itch.
the itch. It's exciting
I know
stuff,
about
man.
the itch.
Like you notice how I cut it off before I turned around because I'm still sad that my hamstrings aren't as dialed. I'm like, oh,
Dalton's come the gif.
oh
I'm
yeah.
laughing.
For hours. Oh God, dude, I just saw that.
I
I
just
didn't
never
like it.
liked
My
it.
bad. I'm about to say my bad.
That's
Didn't like the
hilarious.
post. But no, man, that's fucking hype, man. That's exciting. Well, are you gonna if you win that show, are you gonna go do nationals then? You think
Yeah,
this year?
North Americans,
North Americans? Nice. Nice. Does
just
that mean
because I don't
this
want
will
to
be
go
your
to
first
Texas.
nationals, right?
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I was gonna do it last year, and then things didn't really happen how we were gonna wanted them to be, and then whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. I was the same way personally. I was gonna go do nationals this year actually. And then just with the wedding expenses and the house and I just got a new job too. So it's like kind of all over the place a little bit. So it just made more sense to push it back. So
I saw that. You're still working at a hospital though, yeah?
yeah. I'm
Congratulations as well.
Thank you. Appreciate it,
Yeah.
brother. I started with the physical therapy department now. So I'm part of their department. It's been a very warm, welcoming, but funny enough, like the week outside of the hospital was like one of the craziest weeks I've had in a while. So going into my first week on Monday, I took a roundabout with we had the flurries or whatever. And
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, Matt, but I drive like a 1998 like Lincoln. So it's like super old school rear
Do
wheel.
you?
Yeah, yeah. So like that
Nice.
thing didn't catch, and I spun out at a roundabout, and my car got stuck. So and I hit this sign. So if I didn't hit the sign, I wouldn't have like a little crash report or whatever. So I had to deal with that. So I was 10 minutes late on Monday, and then I leave yesterday as for my last day of the week or whatever, and I get a flat tire on the way home. So, dude, like you tell me, I don't know. That was like kind of like the
Correct.
universe just saying, like, hey, man, like you're gonna have a great week at work, but we're gonna fucking make it rough as hell, like outside
You're
of
not
work.
gonna get there right, but
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So,
Dude, now that all the snow's melted and the roads have all those potholes,
dude,
it's
just took
Indiana,
me out.
dude.
It was
Every
weird.
spring.
Yeah, it was weird. I was getting off like the 116th exit to go up the interstate, and it just randomly went out on me. Which, looking back, I'm thinking maybe the way I hit the curb Monday, maybe it just kind of caught a weird spot. But
Maybe.
yeah, it is what it is. I was really frustrated initially, but I was just kind of sitting there. I was like, you know what, like. It's a blessing to be even just sit in this car right now and have this issue. Like there's much deeper issues going on for other people. So
after he
not
punched his side passenger seat in
yeah,
the
just
face,
I am blessed. I am blessed.
today's gonna be a great day. But
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate the congrats. It's been a good week. It's been a good week. So, Matt, you're training again, brother. So how's that going?
It's going well. So yeah, I got back into the gym on Monday, last
Mm-hmm.
or this past Monday. I wanted to kind of see how I was, kind of see what limitations I had because I was able to start doing my cardio at like my normal pace, which It's a relatively like it's a brisk walk on the treadmill, at least for where I was at. So
Right.
I figured I may as well go in and kind of see what I can do and what I can't. And I started with legs on Monday, and everything felt pretty good except for leg presses and squats, which is kind of makes sense based on like where my incision's at. I would get to like about 90 degrees, and that's where like I would start to feel a little bit of like a pinch or a tug on like the bot at the very bottom of the incision.
Right.
But like I was able to do leg extensions, curls, adductors. And then upper body, so I did chest tries Tuesday, back bis Wednesday, no problems there. And then I did ham glutes yesterday, which once again, leg press was still no good for me there.
Right.
I was able to get a little bit deeper, but I still couldn't get deep enough. And then I was able to do RDLs actually a little bit with a little bit of weight yesterday, which is cool. The
Yeah.
abductor
I think I saw that
machine
in your story. I
actually.
don't know if that was before. Yeah,
Oh,
here
I
we go.
posted, yeah, I posted that on my story. Yeah, I was able
Nice.
to do that yesterday.
Nice,
And
man.
those surprisingly felt totally fine. But there
Good.
was a couple other exercises that did give me like a little bit of a pinch. So we're just
Yeah.
working back the best we can, as slow as we can. Upper body's not a problem. Lower body will probably just take another week or two, I'm guessing.
Oh yeah, man. Well, it's exciting that you're getting back into training. That's kind of always a fun little transition. I remember after my shoulder surgery that I really enjoyed kind of getting back to it. Kind of pick your brain a little bit on this guy. What do you think of this pec deck? I've used it like once, like just kind of messing around. It actually did a working set, but it seems really nice. It's a newer piece that Peak just got.
I liked it for chest. I found for rear delts it was a little bit difficult, but actually what I
Mm-hmm.
did there, like kind of where your cursor's at on like I actually stood up when I went to do rear delts and like leaned forward and I grabbed the not the actual like handle or the swivel, like right there.
Right
Yeah.
there.
Actually
Yeah.
grabbed right there, and that's how I did rear delts on it. And that actually worked decently well. I'll have to
Nice.
give it a couple more times before I give it my official like say so.
Yeah. Right.
But I forget where I was going with it because like the last pec deck they had was really heavy and it was
Yeah.
kind of it was the strength curve of it was weighted almost like
It
a
was weird.
free weight
Yeah. It
kind of.
was like
It
kind
had
of
slightly
freeway.
at an incline.
Well, I think I'm sure you posted with it,
Oh,
but
I probably did. Yeah.
yeah, this guy right here. Yeah, I wasn't the biggest fan of it because it also felt like it was slightly inclined, so
Yeah,
like that was kind of
very
rough.
much so. Yeah. So
Sick merch,
I
by the way. I
like
like that
it,
shirt.
but oh, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I think I would really like just like a standard fucking pec deck
I know.
there.
I love
Like
Jimmy, bro. Don't get me
I
wrong.
do
Love Jimmy.
too.
Love Peak. But man, like a standard tech deck is just like kind of it's a necessity. You know what I mean? And
Just give me a hammer strength or something,
oh,
right?
dude,
Like I
yeah,
don't,
that's all
or
I
like,
need.
or the cheap Chinese version. Like I don't, I
Yeah,
don't
right.
care.
Yeah, something, just something there. And Jimmy's great at getting great equipment in the gym. Like you got to love the atmosphere, love what he did with all the art. But I feel
Oh,
like pieces that
sure.
like I fall in love with, dude, they go in like a week or something, a week and a half, and it's just like, man, like let's just come on, brother, like help me out. You know what I mean? So, but
There's
yeah, Jimmy's great, man.
there's really not a piece I don't like there. Obviously, like
Mhm.
you said, like and obviously, like I we both said, the a standard pec deck would probably be nice, and I
Yeah,
do want a hip thrust there because we don't do hip thrusts on the Smith machines.
yeah,
Rightly so, those Cybexes are hard to find, and people break them when they do hip thrusts because they do go too fucking heavy. Pardon my French.
yeah, yep. No,
But
no,
I
you're good.
would a standard pec deck and a hip thrust. Those are the only two machines that you could possibly really even ask for almost.
Yeah, right. In comparison, I don't know. I know you train at AMF. Jared, you've been there since they've really opened, haven't you?
No, I think I came like a year after, or no, something like that. Recently, I've been there for like a couple years,
24?
2, 3 years.
Yeah, I feel like you came around like at the beginning of 2024 or so.
2024.
Maybe
2023.
23.
Yeah, it was
I
beginning
can't
of
remember.
23.
What do you? I've only been here once, and I think it was like near their opening. What do you think of this gym? Are you a big fan, or do you envy any other gyms, or is this like kind of the hot
I
spot where you
mean,
have a little bit of
I
everything?
I tried to go to Crunch one time just because I was like, oh, I'll try it out, and I literally did one set of like seated hamstring curls, and I left to go to AMF. So
Oh my gosh, yeah,
Yeah.
kind of tells you
there's
everything you
like
need to know.
lines if people are watching you do like an exercise
Yeah,
because they want the machine, I'm like, all right, you can have it. Like I'm done. Like whatever.
I'm
Like
done. I'm over it.
like it takes me a second to warm up, so I was like, okay, I'm like warming up in the hamstring curls,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, are you done? I'm like, that was my last warm up, but okay. And they're like, and I was like, cool.
Yeah. You're like, all right,
Um,
sweet.
I mean, I do miss like you remember you trained at LA Fitness with me.
Yeah. Yeah. We did that for
I
the
found
first couple
I
times.
found that video the other day, but
We did like a little collab posing too, a little
yeah,
throwback.
yeah,
We gotta run it back, but don't mog me because you'll be in pretty deep in prep here. Like I'm gonna be
nah,
here off season, but yeah,
nah. But I mean, I miss some LA Fitness stuff. Like, I mean, I like their lat pull downs for some reason. Like, they're just super simple.
yep, right,
Um, they had that underhand, not that underhand hammer strength throw. You
yep,
know,
yep.
it's a
I like
nice
that one a
one.
lot too.
Um, they also had a good hammer strength pull over there too.
Yeah,
Um,
Rose.
there's like a lot of weird little niche pieces, but it's like all LA Fitness brand stuff. Like, it's like
Like Star Trek stuff too.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you're like, oh, this is terrible. But like, you go somewhere else, and you're like, wow, that's actually really nice.
Yeah, it's actually
Like
solid.
their seated hamstring curl there was like immaculate
When
Yeah,
for
I
some
went
reason.
to when I went to Dallas for nationals, there was an LA Fitness like a 5 minute walk from my hotel. And
nice.
that's where I trained. And it was like walking back in time because it was set up the exact same way. It had all those old pieces. And dude, yeah, some of those old pieces slapped. Like,
Oh yeah,
and for people that don't know, all the LA Fitness is basically in the Indianapolis area, except for like a few have gone out of business. So
yeah.
they're no longer. Now they're crunches, and the crunches are
Worse.
buns. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I'm
Like
not a big fan of Crunch. Dude, they're
terrible.
terrible. The only thing that's good for Crunch is if you're trying to save a quick buck, you can spam the 7 day passes, dude. They don't those staff does
Tons of
not care.
Stairmasters.
Yeah, lots of a bunch of cardio equipment. Bunch of
And I
But
cardio
heard Planet
equipment.
Fitness is actually getting pretty nice now though.
Yeah,
So
they
they're
have
upping their
hacks.
game.
Yeah, they have hack squats now, man, and they
they
have
have
like
free weights.
yeah, free weights, which is crazy, right?
When Crunch is also like $10 to $15 a month and they're right down the road, it's like now you got to compete, dude.
Yeah, seriously. And that's something that I feel like I don't know. I trained at a gym here in Anderson, the White River Club, and then I don't know. I found that training at Peak just enhanced my training that much more, and I feel like I've seen significant growth just this off season just by changing your environment you're training in. I think it goes a long way. But we're talking about equipment, pure equipment. I think that you have these like big name gyms, like you have the AMFs, you have the Peaks, you have the Midwest Muscles, you have these like kind of mom and pop type of shops that get great equipment and have good vibes. But then you have like these franchises like Crunch come in and like they're just yes, they'll take a majority of the market because of the pricing, but the equipment is absolute buns. So it's not great. And then you have to consider with Planet and LA. I don't know. I think it goes a long way to your training environment takes you further along in your bodybuilding journey, in my opinion.
I'll give you guys a gym you guys need to go to if you haven't been.
What's that?
So it's on the south side, like Arizona and Alleys. I don't know if like
I've heard of
Hmm.
it.
you
I don't know
do.
if I have.
So the guy actually like taught my mom in high school, like the guy that opened the gym. He's
Yeah.
no longer alive, so his passed to his son. But the equipment there is ridiculous, like ridiculously heavy for some reason. Like I could put maybe 2 plates on the hack squat.
It's on the south side, you said?
Yeah. Like
What's it called again?
Artizone, so ARDIZ. I think there's two in there. I feel like there's two. It's Italian. I have no idea.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, here, I'm gonna share it. Let me they have some photos on Yelp.
But like their T-bar row, 2 plates on that. Like it's like insane. I don't know why it's so heavy, but it was cool. I mean, and there's like 80s and 70s pictures of bodybuilders all over the walls, and it's
So
pretty
it's a
sick
kind of
actually.
yeah, I'll say you kind of see you have a few things there that are kind of old school.
There's like one
It is like
one
totally a like in the corner type of deal.
yeah.
Like
It
that's
just says
crazy.
it just says gym in front of it. It just says gym in big red letters.
Yeah, that's kind of
Nice.
hard. Not gonna lie.
There's like 3 treadmills, like one old school Stairmaster, and that's it. And then like a wrestling room, like a
Yeah,
sweat room, like that, and pads
Old
everywhere.
school.
this is AMF. I'm trying to find like photos of that gym. I don't. It doesn't seem like they have a whole lot.
Yeah, there's not gonna be. It's like super
You said there's not.
secluded.
There's not gonna be nothing.
No.
But you train there. You like it?
Yeah, I mean, I trained there for a few months before I went to AMF. Like I was leaving LA Fitness because like
Mhm.
as things happen with thing with people
Yeah.
and falling out with females, I left the gym.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
left the gym and then went to there and
Oh yeah, they do have a little
for
wrestling room here.
for a couple months,
Don't
and it
try
was
to date
nice. I
girls
mean,
from the gym, bro.
uh huh.
Don't
No,
try to
it's
It's
I
bad
already
news.
do. It's great. That's how
Well,
I
it's high
found
risk,
out.
high
So it's
reward,
fine.
right? Because you could find a girl that like is very into the gym and you go to the same gym, great. But if it ever
Yeah.
goes poorly,
Oh yeah, I don't know what
what
I'm
do you
gonna
got to
do
deal with
if
that?
Ali breaks up with me. Nope. I don't.
So
Sorry.
nope.
I
Gotta
don't.
lock her down, man.
Go to
That's what I did.
Crunch.
Go to Crunch. There it is.
The only time I'll go to Crunch is if I get broken up with.
To your point, though, Isaiah, I do think that training environment does matter to an extent. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you've seen me, I train alone mostly, and I
Mhm.
still don't really like
Wah,
training.
wah. Sorry.
I prefer it that
I'm just
way.
kidding.
I honestly prefer my alone days occasionally. Like I think it's a happy balance. You've seen me train with Dan a few times,
Oh yeah.
and Dan and I we get it in. We're actually hoping to with our new schedules. We're hoping to get it in a bit more, but we typically get like 2 to 3 days a week, and I think that those 2 or 3 days are great. But I do enjoy my solo sessions as well. I think that's just kind of name of the game. Like we're all into this for the consistency that comes with it, and no matter what's going on in life, like there's always going to be the iron plates there. You know what I mean? There's always going to be the bars. There's always going to be the equipment, the machines. So like having that consistency goes a long way, personally, I think. And you always have yourself. You know what I mean? You always have a solo session within you. And you train majority of time solo, don't you, Matt? You enjoy that?
I do, yeah, but I'm more introverted in general. Like, I mean, shit, you've seen me some days I'm really talkative, and then some days I'm a fist bump.
Yeah, fist
Now,
bump, keep moving. Yep.
prep depending, right? But like, I've
Yep.
had trading partners throughout the years. I've had I can count on like one hand some really good training partners I've had over the years.
Yep.
But I do, as I've gotten older, I do think I enjoy training by myself more simply because my physique has, not to like speak too highly of myself, but my physique has gotten to a level where I have like very specific things that I need to improve upon. And
Yep.
I like following my workout plan and doing it the way that I like to do it.
Right.
And sometimes if I'm with somebody else, I'm more conscientious of like how their workout is going.
Yeah.
And then I feel like I kind of miss out on it myself. So sometimes it just kind of throws me off. But I want to pose that question to Jared as well, because
Mhm.
I've seen you train kind of a mix. Which one do you prefer more? Do you train by yourself or do you more so
Uh,
like to train with people? And
it
I've had great
depends.
training sessions with Jared too. He's pissed me off a couple of times on the leg extension, but he's a fantastic training partner.
I feel like I'm kind of, so this is a sub thing. Anyway, I'm kind of like I feel like I'm an ass sometimes because like people like they won't
Oh,
I won't know the person at
I
all,
am too.
but they're hitting the body part that I'm hitting, and I'm like they're on the machine I'm like, hey, you want to hit legs with me? And they'll be like, I mean, sure, I'm only like this. I'm like, it's fine, and I'll
Yeah.
just rip them apart, like
Yeah.
just.
Just go to
And then they're
town.
like, "Oh my god, that was the best work." And they're like, "When do you usually train? Like, we do this every day." I'm like, I don't know when I'm getting in here. Sorry,
Yeah. Don't
Well,
know. And it
but like,
changes
I
day to
give them a
day.
great workout.
well, that is kind of the community at AMF because there's a lot of bit of a younger crowd there, and they see you, and you're one of the bigger guys there, and typically they're usually grateful for that extra. They're like, "Oh shit, yeah, cool," and they appreciate that. So that is
Except for yesterday, I don't want to say the story, but it's fine because I don't know if he's gonna watch this, but it kind of
Oh,
got on my nerves a little bit.
all right. Well, a
But
little
But it's
little
fine.
slight
answer
jab.
back to the question I posed
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Do I like training alone or with people? They have
Yeah,
to be crazy. Like the first person I think I ever trained with AMF was like Devin, and like he like eats crayons, like he's insane.
Devin's a Marine, for those that don't
Exactly.
know.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Great
uh,
guy as well.
yeah, great dude, but he's crazy.
Did you say he eats crayons?
Yeah, that's what he said. He said he's crayons. I was like, all right.
You
He's
probably
just
laugh at
crazy,
that.
but like he's a great crazy. So I'm
Oh yeah.
like, he kind of backed off a little bit, but when I first got there, I was like, oh, this guy matches my like
Yeah.
crazy, like my intensity.
Mhm.
And
Right.
like I can turn it off and on, like mid set. You can talk to me for like 5-10 minutes, and I'm like, I'll be a little like, but I'll still be like, chatting it up. And then set time locked in. He's
Yeah,
just he's
I
always
can
on
attest to
go.
that for you as well, because you can't have like a very basic conversation. How's the weather? How's your mom? And then I'll see you hit a hack squat set, and
It's
Yeah.
like,
pretty damn yeah, it's
And when
very
you
seamless the transition.
yeah, when you find that balance with that training partner, it goes a long way. Like that's kind of how Dan and I are. We'll be chatting up about just life in general, like how
oh,
work's
but like this
going,
is
how
complete strangers. I'm saying, like,
complete strangers you're having
yeah, they'll be like,
conversations with.
hey, who are you? I'm like, hi.
Yeah, hi. I'm about to
Uh,
hit leg stitching with you. I'm about to make it hell.
yeah,
Like that's
but
crazy.
like yesterday, I had like a 30-minute conversation because I was packing up at a T-bar row,
Yeah.
and he wanted like me to spot him. I was like, okay, sure, I'm not near you at all, but let's go.
Yeah.
So I spotted him, and then I don't know. He's like, hey, yeah, I've seen your quads. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, I just want to get my quads like that. I'm like, oh, what do you do? He tells
Pick your
me, and
brain
then
a
I'm
little
like,
bit.
maybe you should try this. And he's like, nah. I'm like, it was kind of, I don't know. Tell me if it sounds like I'm an ass. I said, maybe. I was like, maybe that's why your legs aren't as big as you want them to be.
I don't know. I don't know.
But
Matt, I'll let you take
I
the
said
lead
it
on that.
very kindly. I was just like,
I'll take that one. I don't think because if he's going out of his way to ask you for a spot and he's like actually interrupting your workout to ask you
Yeah.
questions and talk about his whatever training or leg training he's doing, and then you're like, hey man, and you're obviously bigger than him and been doing it longer, and you're taking time out of your day, and then you give him a suggestion and he's just like, nah, it's stupid, or he's like just completely discounts it.
we're just like, I don't like that. I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't care if
then
you like it.
there's yeah, no,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
it's is it a fun thing to hear? No, it's not. But are you an asshole for saying that? No, 100% not. Your quads are sick and you built them that way,
Yeah.
and his quads are not. So it's like
I
he
just need to be a bit
probably
more
yeah.
firm like that, man. Because I had
It's
that same issue over at White River where like people ask me a bunch of questions. I tell them what I'm doing, like specifically like this 18-year-old kid who like was trying to get into it. I tell him what I'm doing, or I tell him like, yeah, man, like this is supplements I'm taking, whatever it is, and he's just like, oh no, like I don't do any of that. Like that's stupid. Or like, even if he took their information, like it goes one ear out the other, not listening to shit. And I wish I would have just been like, well, you're not going to get any progress with it. You know what I mean? Like kind of how Jared is a little bit. I wish I had like the boldness to do so, but I'm in such
Yeah,
like
you have to come from a state of humility though with it, because like if you can't say that and not be like also teachable.
yeah,
Like
of
I'll
course.
ask anybody questions. I asked Matt
Oh
so
yeah,
many questions before I even knew him like that. I
yeah,
was like, hey, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? And you're like,
hmm
well, and you can talk for a while.
I
yeah, oh yeah,
well, and I've been in similar situations. Not, there's a guy at Peak actually. You may have seen him. I forget his name exactly, um, but he's got a good physique and he's younger. And he was kind of talking to me. He's like, "Oh, I've kind of gone between powerlifting and bodybuilding and blah blah blah."
hmm
And he's got a good physique, and I have a feeling that it's a largely genetic dependent and not hard work because I've seen how he works out and talks most of the time.
yeah.
And he told me at like the end of the conversation after I gave him all this information, he's like, I'll be like you one day. I'm gonna be like you one day. And I looked at him and I said, no, you won't.
No, no, you won't.
Because it actually kind of it was insulting to
It's
me
insulting. Yeah,
because and you don't think that way, but like I said, unless you stop what you're doing right now and stop dicking around and dedicate your life to bodybuilding, or at least make it your one of your top priorities every day for the next however many years, you will never look like me and you will
no,
never be like me. And he actually took it and like thought about it and didn't just get like offended,
yeah.
which like it was a
Most people
harsh thing
do,
to say to an
but
extent.
most people do. People don't realize like the amount of work that goes into this, man.
Yeah, like you're not going to look like me just dicking around. And it's insulting to say that to me, to be honest.
Yeah,
Which they don't think like that. And you
yeah,
don't want to be too much of an asshole, but to put someone in their place of like, no, man, I'm pretty serious about what I do, and you're not going to be,
Yeah, it's just a reality check. It's
yeah.
just
yeah.
like, hey, I do this.
I do
You do
this
that.
consistent. You
And
know.
being that stern with people or with the younger guys has been something that I've kind of grown into in the last couple of years and something that I was not comfortable doing when I was like 23, 24, 25, just
Right.
because I didn't feel like I had the experience yet. But, and I sometimes still don't, but when I sit there and I think about it, I did my first show at 16. I'm 29. I've been doing
Yeah.
this for 13 years.
Yeah. That's a
It's
long time.
almost half my life.
Yeah.
I should be confident in at least the physique that I have developed and the knowledge I have developed. So,
Yeah.
and
Definitely.
you should, and both of you guys should be as well. So when you do get into those situations where some kid is interrupting your workout for half an hour and then
Yeah.
discounts your advice entirely, there's nothing wrong with being like, hey man, like fine, don't listen to me, but don't
Yeah.
expect me to continue to interrupt my workout to try to help you.
Yeah. And it kind of got to that point where I was training previously. And that's part of the reason why I came to Peak too, because now I feel like I'm that young kid that's trying to get advice, whether I'm picking your brain, Matt, or I'm picking a couple guys' brain, like I'm kind of learning because I'm no longer the big fish in the small pond. And like I wasn't even that big of a fish, first off. But like in that environment, I was the big fish. Here at Peak, I'm no different than the other bodybuilders that are in there. You know what I mean? Like it's something that definitely it builds up that motivation to go in. You know what I mean? It kind of gets you more motivated, gets you more in tune to talk to people and kind of figure out what they're doing differently that you're not, and that's something that goes a long way that people don't realize either. So
Sure thing. But both you guys, you're both 24, 25, or
yeah,
Isaiah, you a little younger.
25. Yep.
25.
Both of you guys have very good physiques and you're on the correct trajectory. So you should both have that.
I'm a big fish with body dysmorphia.
Big fish with
So
dinosaurs.
I think I'm a small fish, but
I know I'm a small fish.
I don't
It's
think any of
funny
us
because
don't
half
have
time
fish.
I beat
Yeah.
myself up quite often, man. Like I really do. And even my fiance, she's like, "Well, you're getting bigger." I'm like, I have one of the smallest arms in the gym. I promise you. Like I walk around, I'm like, all right, well, this guy doesn't train nearly as hard as me, but his arms are double my size. So it's just like genetics go a long way too.
Nerfed by your white side. We know what it is.
But I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, I need
That's why I can get into such good condition, though.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
True.
That damn fucking 50%, bro, knocks me
Caucasian
down a peg.
brain.
Don't take any MT2. You might get more black out of you. Oh,
Yeah.
maybe do it. Maybe your arms will blow up
Maybe do it.
just for a little bit.
Yeah, just for a little while. I gotta try a few new things, and I'm actually kind of learning. Kind of come along with this game. Like you have to kind of humble yourself a little bit. Like I know where my weak points are. Like I know my arms are my weak points. So I've been doing lower weight on arms in order to get the most out of them to truly get every contraction that I can. Versus like legs, I'm going heavier. Or my back, I'm going heavier because I know like I have good form in those senses and I have good tempo, but my arms have just been so lacking for so long. I feel like this offseason was like kind of the first time I opened my eyes to it. It was like, okay, well, clearly whatever you're doing isn't working. So like, let's slow it down and figure it out, and that's something that I've kind of tried to pick up a little bit amongst, picking your brain specifically, Max. I've seen your training so often that I'm like, well, like it's clearly working for this guy. So let me try something different,
I'm like the opposite. I train out of spite.
You train out of spite.
Be like, too, like you can't grow back with rows, like bent over barbell row, like doing like
rows.
Everything that people say not to do. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it, and then prove you wrong, just because.
I'm gonna do it,
like just because. But
which I prefer. I don't know. I like my T-bar
barbell curls. Throw those in there.
I don't know if I don't do them. I don't do them.
I like barbell curls.
They're great.
Really
old school.
Well, you guys both have good arms.
I'll do the straight bar over at Peak, dude. Yeah.
Okay. Well, you guys both have good arms, so I should probably give it a shot then. You know what I mean? Like that's something that comes along with it. Like
you guys just see that blowing smoke up my butt. I'm little big arms.
Matt
has some big arms.
Both you do, man. We're trying.
Matt, your arms are like as big as your head. Like if you put your arm up right now,
my head's way too big, fam.
Your head's way too big.
Dude, and my hair right now is absolutely out of control. I have not found a barber since moving to the north side. It's been like 2 months. It's a disaster under there.
Just grow it. Hey, fro.
That's the beautiful thing about being bald, man. I am my barber. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty easy.
Was that by choice?
Dude, this hairline, you see it? It's got a little bit of hair there. God. This is the Widow Peak, baby. I got no chance. I gotta go. Here's the goal. I become a pro. I gotta go to Turkey. Once I become a pro, that's the goal. That's
we're all doing it.
Only way.
Look weird. I feel like you look weird with hair.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Did I have hair whenever you and I trained? I think back in the day I did. I want to say I did, like a little small afro.
Yeah. It wasn't an afro. You had it was like just nappy. It was just like short and nappy.
It was nappy. Yeah. My brother has a good head of hair too, but all right, man. I do have the BTS page pulled up here. I don't think we've gone through this page before on our channel, so I figured we go ahead and give it a shot. A lot of it's this Fit Model stuff because I know Fit Model had their first pro show last night in Japan.
Oh, did they?
Are we going to talk about our opinions on Fit Model, or are we going to be quiet?
I guess I don't care. I don't
we
know
can give a brief opinion, sure.
Yeah, brief opinion. It doesn't matter to me. I had a Fit Model athlete actually, and she did well in her first showing, and I think it's good to have the avenue into bodybuilding in that sense. Like I think it's good to have like the door opening, like Men's Physique is for bodybuilding for us. Like Fit Model is that same way for bikini or for wellness. But I mean, whenever we're looking at this type of physique here, this is no different than like your average gym goer, I think. You know what I mean? Like this isn't somebody that's really like, we're not getting to figure level conditioning or bikini level conditioning. And that's something, even as a coach of somebody that coaches a Fit Model athlete, I can say truly that like, this is somebody that's, yes, you're doing the meals and you're doing like all the things of a bodybuilder, but you're not getting to that crazy level conditioning. Because for one, that's not the criteria of the division, but for two, it's just not what they're aiming for with this opening to bodybuilding essentially, So I don't know. That's my opinion of it. Like I think it's a good opening. It's a good way to get more eyes in the sport and more people into it. But I also truly think it might be a money grab by the NPC. You know what I mean? Like it's a money grab to get more people into the show, more people qualified for the Olympia this is gonna be Olympia qualification for this lady, Emily. So like, it's just it's a money grab, but it's also a door to open to bodybuilding, which isn't the worst thing. But
I feel
let's hear
like
yours.
I feel like it's just like old bikini. Like I don't like that the standard has changed so much in all the other divisions that it like had to make a new one because like not everybody wants to be shred like
Yeah.
go to the bikini level, but it's like so a couple years ago they told Ali to like compete and they were like she's like, oh, what'd you do? And they were like bikini, and then they told her no, you need to figure, you're too big for bikini. And now like a couple years later they're like, oh, you can definitely do bikini, figure, you're too small. And
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Like, I don't like how it's constantly changing like that. But I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, it's just a good gateway, I guess. But
I don't like that
and
it's
it's like
changing a lot either,
that's
personally.
old. That's like old bikini. It's
It
like
is. I mean, when we're talking like look at the abdominals pretty shredded, but like there's in my opinion like very little to no detail in the legs, like at all. And I think that that's kind of like what they're going for here.
look up when Courtney won Miss Olympia.
Yeah, yeah. Courtney
Courtney
King.
King. I feel like she was not nearly
I
as
could always
bikini
look
as
that
bikini
up.
is the
Olympia.
I feel
Yeah, if we
alive
compare,
finally.
well,
This
funny
ghost
enough,
picture.
well, that's the thing. This she actually that was like kind of the poster child for the fit model division. Which I don't.
That's what I'm saying.
Why did it not pull up like anything for competition?
Miss Olympia win. I don't know.
Yeah, let me try that.
Stage shot, maybe.
Ooh, that's what we should do. We should pull up all of our NPC stage shots. Go to NPC News Online. Look us
Oh,
all
we
up.
do not need to do
Yeah,
that.
let's
I
go
got
back
too
and
many.
That's instantly no.
well, I
Okay,
want let's go, show
It's like
people
looking,
show the
that'd be like
people
this
looking
is
back at like
a
my high
gym.
school yearbook.
I don't understand. I'm literally looking up the stage shot for Courtney King, but
What
oh
was it
well.
like 2018 or
What was
No,
it?
it was a lot. I think it
2016?
was, I think, yeah,
Maybe
it
That was
was
10 years ago.
it might be, dude.
Yeah, I know it was like that. Like 2016.
Miss Olympia. You would think it wouldn't be this difficult to find a photo, but anyway, we're talking about
The IFBB scrubbed it all. Big conspiracy.
yeah,
They don't want
seriously.
us to know.
They don't want us to know. But this is like a general gym photo where she probably was like so many weeks out, maybe like a week or two
Yeah.
out. But like that's essentially like what the conditioning looked like on stage. And I mean, it's very, very similar to what these looks are. And I do see your point. Like this is kind of like a watered down bikini where this is probably what bikini initially was supposed to be.
I mean, yeah, it's what you'd see on like a beach. It's like,
Yeah. And that's what men's physique is too. I mean, men's physique is literally, well, that's what it was supposed to be. I
yeah.
think nowadays you see guys like this.
I see that at the beach. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
You got to go to the gym. My bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of
Also,
tough.
why was there controversy with that win? I just want to know that because that Asian dude blows the other guy out of the water.
Who won? Was
The
the
guy on
Asian
the
guy
left,
won?
the guy on the left won, I think, and people were like, the guy on the right posted or somebody posted, they were like, "Tell me what happened." Blah, blah. I'm like, "Well, that guy's back's bigger, his
Yeah.
chest is bigger,
His arms.
like
Shoulders,
everything's
arms are
just bigger
better.
and better."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even in the leg department, which they are now counting that, if like you're filling out the shorts or not, and that's something that his legs are bigger, I would argue.
He's a little bit leaner in the
Oh
back,
yeah, for sure, for sure.
but yeah,
Yeah.
like there was controversy over that, and I was like, "Why?" I was just like, "This is stupid."
This
Got
is
out
her
of the comment
posing
section.
routine.
I don't mean to switch topics, but I do think we're going to have an issue when it comes to the judging criteria when it comes to fit model because I mean, regardless of the different divisions criteria, there's still an aspect of muscularity and conditioning that almost every single division has.
Mm-hmm.
And without the conditioning and without the level of muscularity, like I'm having a hard time seeing how somebody could improve as a fit model athlete, right?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
It's it makes
it's
no
more of a
sense.
gateway. It gets more people in to the sport.
Yep.
I don't think it's good for the sport.
Yeah.
It's good for the sport in
Jada.
popularity, but in terms of quality of athletes, it just I don't really know what they're doing, it seems like.
You know Jada Kaufman, right? Like,
Yeah, Jade is great, and I
well, do you
actually
know what the judges told her?
what'd they say?
They said you need more size and don't be as conditioned.
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense,
We've
especially when we're
got
talking
we
about.
Pull up her
well
stage shot.
we also have
She's peeled out of her mind.
we also have
They said bigger
let me
shoulders.
believe if I'm counting right. There's wellness, there's bikini, there's fit model, there's figure, there's fitness, and there's women's physique. That's six, and women's
And
bodybuilding.
women's bodybuilding.
Seven.
That's seven
Seven
divisions
divisions.
for the
Six,
women.
7.
6, 7. It's
young
too
here.
many. We don't need that many divisions for women. I'm sorry.
We don't. And I
We have
agree
3 for
completely.
men.
Well, yeah, it's crazy because we have 3 for men and
Matt hates women
well 4
2026.
if you technically count 212.
Misogynist.
But yeah, I mean, I don't
He
know.
hates
This
babies and women.
oh my
I hate
gosh.
babies and women. Sure do.
But
They're
I
the
do
worst.
agree because like where do you go from here is kind of it's a great point. You can't go anywhere because if you add size, then like if you add size in the leg department, for instance, and it's still this condition, now you're just a watered down wellness. Now you're just an out of condition wellness athlete, you know?
It really just becomes like your genetics and how your body is shaped. You
Yep.
get to a moderate level of
She's like 6
leanness
weeks out from a bikini competition. That's what that is.
Yeah.
and undersized. Yeah.
And now it's a glorified fit model wherever that might look like. And
Not
again,
saying that these girls aren't putting in the
Yeah.
work and they're not dieting. I'm
oh
not
yeah,
trying to take away from that.
of course,
I
right.
just think that they would all be fine going to the bikini level. And if you think the bikini level is too muscular, then maybe bodybuilding is just not for you. And we don't need to make a division to fit everybody. Like
Yeah.
it's not a sport
You can
like
just go to the
basketball
gym.
or
Yeah,
baseball.
exactly. You can just go to the gym. You don't have to compete like this.
You don't have to
Right.
show everybody that you
And
can.
the thing
It's
is
niche.
it is niche, and it's one of those divisions that I just don't see. Like you're saying, like what does this look like 5 years from now? Are we just going to have a bikini division essentially, where the fit model is the new bikini, and bikini just becomes like basically a smaller women's bodybuilding because they're just shredded out of their mind? You know what I
Well,
mean?
I like that look. I like the 70s, 80s women's bodybuilding. That's like peak bodybuilding. I've like
Yeah, yeah,
sure the women's bodybuilding now is like that's insane, but it's not like
yeah,
like I feel like there should be a clear difference, but that's just me.
yeah. And it's
Don't
just
hate
tough.
women like Matt.
It's tough because this
Yeah, don't
was
hate
the
women.
first ever fit model pro, Angie, and I don't even know where she placed, but she wasn't even within the top 2 from the fit model here. So like I don't know, it's just kind of tough here of like what are they looking for in this division? Where do they see this going? You know what I mean? It is a gateway. It's a good way to kind of step into the division. I mean, step into bodybuilding in general, but I don't see where it's going at all. And yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on fit model. I don't know. That's just kind of where it lies, but
It's
Amateur
cool, but is it
shows
necessary?
amateur shows don't need to be any longer, to be honest.
yeah,
Dude, when you have like that many divisions,
It's
I
so
I can barely peak as it is.
bro,
yeah.
it's a lot.
I didn't even listen to this what they said the huge difference was, but
There's none.
there's none. Yeah,
I mean,
just
yeah.
call it what it is. But now we're getting pretty close. Now we're a week out officially of the Arnold Classic, and Hottie is here. So like our little
Redo.
yeah, we have to redo the predictions again. But we also got a few more updates of a few guys like Raphael. He posted
Nick
here.
personally.
He's getting a little bit more shredded, I would say for sure. It's getting there, but I mean at a week out now.
Good enough for 7th.
Yeah, I'd say so. Like I just don't see. I don't know. It's tough, and I don't know like what he trained here. Like maybe he trained legs, and like that's why they're not as sharp. Like we don't see any striations down here in the teardrops. Like there's it's lacking, you know, like for Raphael. So he's
He
still
only
kind of
has
in
like
the same boat.
striations on his like outer sweep. And
Yeah.
he posts it all the time. That's it.
Yep, that's it. And it's troubling for me.
He's so pretty though. That's the thing. If I could just walk around like that, it'd be awesome. He's like Matt, but bigger.
Yes, yeah. And then you have Mike here with an update. His legs are kind of looking
Terrible.
a little smaller. Yeah.
His lats look small too.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with him. I'm gonna try to go to his actual page.
Is he
here
gonna
real quick,
have
actually?
Will there be another issue with his height, you think?
I think he's well below the thing now. I think
At
he's
this
just
point, with his where he's
not a good one.
looking, I feel like he's got to be below the weight cap for his height, and that's like below. I think it's like two. I forget if it's 208 or 206, but it's not 212 anymore. 212 was like his max for his previous height, but I don't know. I think that he's the last arm is flaring. The legs are definitely downsized. His
He
arms
could
still
just
look
be really
great.
flat.
He looks sick in the face, bro.
Yeah, he's
He's probably
shredded.
just
Look at
crazy
that,
flat.
dude. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's gnarly. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's definitely
Oh, sunken in, bro.
like it
When
won't
you
be
shave
this
that,
mic. It won't be this mic at all. This is a bigger,
That
better
is,
mic.
dude, his
you
legs look much bigger in the picture.
Oh yeah. And this is
I'll be,
stage. Like this is
this will be
stage
interesting to
shots.
see.
It will be. And I think that I don't know, are you guys anticipating Wesley coming in any better, or do you guys think that Wesley's like kind of just
I
hyping
had Wesley
himself up?
winning.
Do you yeah, you do. You do have Wesley winning. That's right.
Wesley will likely look the same. Great look, but nothing worthy of.
Look at that smile. He's gonna win. Look at that. He's gonna win.
I don't
I don't
know.
think so.
I don't know if he will either. I know he looks gnarly for sure.
Bet you a
That
cup of
GIF is
protein.
hilarious. But yeah, I don't know. It's just I don't know. I want to see leg shots and like the one leg update he gave us, which I don't know if it's somewhere. I don't know where they posted it. But basically, he had it like all blurred, like it was just a blurred leg shot.
Yeah, because well, okay, you only do that if you know for sure they came up. But as
You
bodybuilders, we
you
know
think?
we're. But as bodybuilders, we know we're Delulu, so we're like, oh, they look so much better than last year. But like, they probably look exactly the same. We'll
And
see.
that's if they look exactly the same, then does he win? Even with Mike being a little downsized, I don't know if he does. That's a gnarly shot for
I'm
him.
giving him the W. I don't like his physique, but I like how he looks in the lineup.
Yeah,
Mamoli, hey, are we gonna glaze Mamoli again?
I think we oughta because
He looks crazy right now.
he's getting a lot of attention, specifically from Nick Strength and Power.
I want to know how tall he is.
I don't know his height actually. I'm not too sure.
Look at that in the red underwear.
When was this? Oh, this was a while ago though.
Exactly. But look at that.
Going for the old school relaxed look where the legs are kind of closer together. I mean, it's a crazy look, but whenever we're talking about, I want to see a more recent update. Does his legs look? His leg look a little bit bigger than Mike's in this.
Everything looks a little thick right now. He's like full.
Yeah.
Okay, cut away from Dino. I want to see the guy.
Yeah. I want to see him hit a back double. I don't know if he has.
I got maybe I might put him back at 2 or 3.
You think?
Maybe.
I'd like to see a back double for
It's
him.
just because I claim that I'm also Italian, but
This was 3 days ago.
That's a thick hamstring.
Yeah. I mean, he's not posing, so I can't. Here we go. Here's a week ago.
Bro,
So roughly about 2 weeks out there, because it was about 3 days ago whenever he posted that. But that's pretty gnarly looking.
I look like that when I pose and close my eyes.
Yeah, right.
Way
Matt,
up.
what do you think of him?
Jeez.
Looks great, dude. He's dense as hell. I feel like he's got to be kind of short, bro.
Yeah, that's how, like you can tell if somebody's laugh looks like that, they're
He
short.
looks kind of short, but he looks great.
Well, wait,
Yeah.
he's standing next to a girl right there. Is she in heels?
She is in heels, yeah.
Okay. That's rough.
He's probably like 5'8", 5'9". I mean, I'm not laughing because I'm
5'6",
taller,
7.
but
Yeah. He's shorter.
Thick boy.
yeah, he looks sick.
He does. He's going to be conditioned for sure. He's really balanced, man. He might be back in the top 3, honestly. I mean, he's looking pretty gnarly.
He looks thick, and oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that front relaxed? This is just opposing, like
Opposing
whatever.
thing.
Do you like the like super deep sunken in that, or do you just like the flat?
It's been a point of topic as of late, and I personally I do a front relaxed like with my vacuum. I just think it just looks
Okay, but
aesthetically pleasing.
I do it with a vacuum, but not that deep. I don't want my rib cage just showing it.
I mean, I don't know.
Like I hate how Hosama does it, but that's just me.
I mean, that is a deep vacuum, yeah. But that could just be his structure. You know what I mean? Like
That's cool.
That's crazy.
That's nice.
I personally don't see the. I don't really see the vacuum as all that impressive, in my opinion. Like I know people they go crazy over it, but I personally just don't think it makes the physique look that much more impressive, save for a few shots.
Yeah.
Like the only reason I do it in my front double is because my abs aren't like the best.
Right. And like
Yeah.
it can help you, but I think hitting a I think the obsession with the vacuum is that I've seen in the industry is kind of silly in my opinion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had to help a guy pose the other day and he wanted to hit his side chest with a vacuum. And I was like, but why? He's like, because everybody, I was like, yeah, but you have good abs.
Yeah.
You look smaller when you vacuum. When you don't, you can turn your whole body sideways and it's like a front chest, like a most muscular, but you're facing the side, you know? And like it looks way better than if you were to vacuum and take away all that. You just look
Right. Yeah, Mammoli looks good. And then we dogged on this guy. But he actually looks crazy condition. Well, this isn't a great
calm
shot.
Down. Got pipe down.
Right. pipe down a little bit.
Crazy's, you know.
He's not right. Crazy. Yeah, he's looking better than whatever we saw last week. I think we looked at this video.
Yeah, we were like chocolate milk.
Yeah, that's a rough look for him. But then he drops this a day later, and it was like, you know, we see a Christmas tree, we see glute striations, like a bit more condition than anything that we had seen.
I think he might be a little undersized.
Yeah, a little thin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
but he looks younger. So
yeah, he just
needs a little bit more time. Marinate in off season, you know.
Everybody clap. That was the slowest I've ever drank an energy drink.
There you go. Congratulations, brother.
It's a big accomplishment for me.
Canoe, he's him, and then you got Gahari. I haven't seen any updates from him.
I had a surreal moment the other day. I was like, man, I can't wait for this Arnold. I can't wait to watch the live stream. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to it.
You're going in person.
I was so happy. Like I got like super like I got butterflies in my stomach. It's weird, but
no, that's fun. I mean, this lineup is one of the craziest lineups in a while, I think. Just based off of like, there's so many different outcomes here that could happen, especially with the open guys, but even with Classic. Like if Mike loses this, like this is supposed to be a clean sweep.
When he loses this.
Yeah, if you say win, I don't know if he's going to lose. I think that I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that go into this. Like if Wesley's legs are bigger, if Menegate comes in, like bringing in a package we've never seen, like there's a lot of different factors. His legs look good.
I just hope I see something that makes me cry like last year. Granted, I was in prep, so I was very emotional.
You were very emotional at the time.
But I was watching like Logan and Mike pose down. And I was like, I had tears in my eyes. It's kind of zesty, but it's fine.
No, I think that
crying prep.
I was like,
it's an easy crying prep for sure.
Well, because I was like, that's so cool. It'll be me one day. I was, and yeah, but it's fine. Also, I'm gonna try and meet Logan and Terrence. They're at the Dark Sport booth together at the same time.
Oh, that's sick.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and be like, hey, can you guys please hit a shot with me real quick, just so I have proof.
You're standing in line for 2 hours for that.
I don't care. They'll do it. Allie, they'll be fine. There'll be a line for Allie so that they can take pictures with Allie, and I'll be like, hey, I'm trying to meet Logan. Just give me this. I need this.
He looks good,
nice
man.
Equipment there.
Yeah. That piece of the pull down.
The back looks thick.
His back does look pretty good. I wish that we could see like a back double.
I want to see these rows.
Is that 5? Are these rows here? That's crazy. Oh, they're all.
Are you going to the Arnold all 3 days, or?
I believe so, but Sunday we're not staying that long. But
so Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah,
gotcha.
And she was like, "Just bring a backpack. You're gonna need it for all the stuff you're gonna get." I was like, "All right."
She might hook you up with some Axe and Sledge goodies, bro.
Yeah.
Well, no, it sucks because like, yes, it's a blessing that she's with them, but I can't use any of their products.
Why not?
It messes my stomach up. Like I cannot use Axe and Sledge. For some, like the protein doesn't sit well. The pre-workout makes me like sick.
What products do you use?
I'm blanking. I use Redcon. I use the MRE Light.
Okay.
Because it's not like whey. It's like a mixture, and that is a little better.
Yeah.
Pre-workout. I've been doing the Walmart stuff. Just
actually,
dude, it gives me crazy anxiety. They're like it's like the lit AF Origin, whatever.
Yeah.
I take it and I legitimately have an anxiety attack on the way to the gym every day.
That's crazy. Every day. You're committed.
It doesn't matter. I'll just.
I have that before pre-workout, so I can't imagine like with the pre.
Well, it's also like 300 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm just like
What about
zooted and also like freaking out.
what about EAAs? What do you what brand you go there?
Nutricost,
Okay.
Amazon, maybe.
Yeah. How about you, Matt?
It depends. Typically for pre-workout, I've actually been using NutriBio's pre-workout. They're 2.0, which is very similar to the Essential pre-workout by Raw.
Okay.
And it's a pretty basic one. I don't really like having that much caffeine either. Sorry, my contact lens is giving me a little bit of a problem.
No, you're good.
As
It's
I
coming.
got older as well, I have not been able to use as much caffeine. It gives me freaking anxiety too. So like
Yeah.
if I get like a pre-workout with 200 milligrams caffeine, I'm Gucci. And then I
Yeah.
use the grind for my EAAs from Max's Ledge, which I really like.
Nice.
Um, and then I use
Protein.
all Max's Whey Isolate for for the protein. I've used that for 6 or 7 years actually.
Nice. I've
Sidebar:
been
do you think it's because I'm getting older?
The
Is it
anxiety?
like with the caffeine? Because I do 200 like every morning for like before work.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
different though, dude. Like I think having black coffee or an energy drink is one thing, but I think when
Mhm.
you start getting into like 300 to 400 milligrams of caffeine with the beta alanine as well, and then knowing that you're going to lift some heavy weight, yeah, as I got older, I started. Well, and then you also just have more responsibilities and you have more things to think about
And I
outside
don't
of him.
like your story. I don't sleep. Like I was
Yeah,
like
like
I get like
Yeah,
five,
that's
six
a
hours.
and
great
that
point.
I don't know why that bothers me so much. When I hear
I wish I
bodybuilders
could.
that don't sleep, it irritates the shit out of me.
I wish I could.
Dude, you would hate to hear how much sleep
I
I was getting
literally
during my
I
last
don't have
prep.
time.
Well,
Dude,
my
like
last prep was rough because I was doing night shifts. So like I was literally getting maybe 4 to 5 hours of sleep roughly, anywhere between there.
That's rough.
Matt's
4 is
like, dude, I want
crazy.
to slap you across the fucking head, dude.
well, dude, well,
Things you can justify just because Arnold said it.
it's one thing when your it's one thing when your career and the bread you bring home
Yeah.
is interfering with your sleep. And it's another thing when you have a small child at home and you can't
Oh
get to
yeah.
sleep, or if you
Hmm.
like you actually have problems sleeping. But if
Yeah.
you're simply just bad with your time management and you
Oh
stay up
yeah.
playing video games, or you wake up super early because you didn't get yourself ready for the day before when
Yeah.
you had time to do so, those are the little things. And if you
Oh
can't
yeah.
hit the little things right, then like,
Forget it.
dude, it's that shit kind of bothers, especially if someone's like, dude, I'm all in on this. This is my life. Like, I love this. I want to turn pro. And then you start digging a little deeper and they're like, yeah, I only get like 5 hours of sleep, or yeah, I
Yeah.
miss meals on a regular basis, or yeah, I'll miss my workouts. It's like, then you're clearly not about it, dude. Like,
Yeah.
those
Right.
are
Like you're
easy
not doing the
fucking
things.
things.
Right. And I think that like you're saying, like sleep is a very underrated tool that a lot of people just
Huge.
don't acknowledge. You know what I mean? Like it's something that just kind of sits in the back of people's head of like, yeah, well, it is what it is. You know, I get 5 hours sleep, I just make it work. And it's like you said, it's one thing with a career, one thing with a small child, things like that. But it's also a whole other thing if you are just bad time management. You're mindlessly scrolling before going to bed or little things like that. You know what I mean? Like it goes a long way to impacting your physique. So yeah. And I do
Dude,
like
I'd be 260 if I slept.
I track
yeah, there you
I
go.
track my sleep and my workout log, like at the very top, like how many hours of sleep did I get that night?
Yeah.
And there's absolutely a direct correlation between how many hours of sleep I get at night and my training performance in the gym. If I'm getting
Yeah.
under 7 because I had a bad night of sleep or I was tossing and turning, then like I feel that. If I have a day where I get like all 8 hours, which is more typical, like my training is perfect, spot on. Like
Yeah. Right.
it's little things like that. It's your consistent sleep, consistent hydration, consistent supplementation. You're
Hmm.
not getting 8 hours sleep one night, 4 hours sleep the other night, four
Yeah.
meals one
All
day,
over the
five meals
place.
one day, three
Yeah.
liters of water before you train one day, 5 liters of water before you train. Like it's anal and it's OCD. And for some people, they might be like, dude, that's over the top, but it's bodybuilding, dude. Like you're trying to
Yeah.
make your body
All
run like
this
a
is over the
well-oiled
top, bro.
machine.
All this is over the top. Everything we're doing with our meals, our
Accurate.
supplementation, our training, everything has to be to a T in order to achieve large, impactful goals, you know, of becoming a pro, of winning a show, of going to nationals, whatever it might be that your goals are, to bring a perfect package to the stage, bring in crazy conditioning. If you want those things, you have to do some pretty outlandish things, you know, and that's something I tell my athletes, you know, that I'm like, hey, like I understand that like prep's hard. Like I'm not doubting that prep's difficult. And I understand that we're going to be pushing your mental barriers just as much as your physical, but you have to understand that's part of it. You know, I mean, that's part of the lovely game that we call bodybuilding. So, yeah, goes a long way.
I mean, right now I'm trying to do the thing where you do all that, but then it's not hard. Like it's like a afterthought. Like it's
mhm.
being present and like actually like, okay, this is life. This is bodybuilding like adds to it. It's not all of it,
Yeah,
but it's like if you want to be great at something, you have to like be like that.
be
But it's
resilient.
like, okay, I'm trying to be like that, but also like I'm a normal human. So it's like that's
Yeah.
first.
Well, that's also the
So
big thing with like
I'm learning the older bodybuilder thing.
yeah, yeah. Well, with Drake, whenever me and Matt interviewed Drake, he goes and works 9, 10 hour days and still
Oh
gets in
yeah.
the gym and still goes and grinds, still makes his meal plan every day. And you would think doing the work that he's doing as well
That was
as
a good training partner.
Drake.
Drake is a great training partner.
Yeah.
I miss him. We were gonna go hard. Like we were gonna film YouTube videos. We were like,
Oh, dude, that's
yeah,
fucking
let's do
sick.
it. And then he moved, and I was like,
Yeah.
ah.
Yeah, that's one thing I'm trying to work on as well is we're getting back to like posting consistent training videos on YouTube, which I enjoy. This podcast is fun as hell, man. Again appreciate both you guys for making the time to do it. But yeah, that's something I definitely want to get back to is training the videos because I feel like it's just something else to get out there. You know what I mean? Drop a little bit of knowledge. You never know who's going to find it beneficial. You know.
Or don't just do the stupid thing and post it to Girly Pop and then blow up.
and then
I'm
blow up
mad that
that
Reel
way.
did well. I'm mad that Reel did well.
I mean,
That is the
that's
most likes I've gotten on almost everything, and it's stupid.
yeah, you said it's stupid as hell. It's funny though, man. I mean, unfortunately that's the fitness industry to some T. You know, like a lot of people don't like the whole like gotta go hard, gotta live in a box, like Jay Cutler said. You got to do all these things. Like some people just want to see that some dudes are listening to Katy Perry going hard. You know what I mean? Like it's
But
just
the thing
kind
is, I
of
was listening to that song when I hit that,
when
so
you,
I can't like.
it's valid. You know, it is. So, but all right, we can get back to these updates real quick and kind of
Nick
get
Walker's winning, Wesley's winning. That's all I need to know.
So you think Nick's gonna win?
It's a lot. It's a lot of want right now.
Yeah.
I did see his legs look insane, but I feel like he's gonna be close. I think it's gonna be the closest he's been to that first Arnold win that he got in a long time. But we'll see.
Looking back at that first Arnold package is pretty crazy, which I'm just going to look up Nick Walker Arnold. I'm sure it'll pop up. But that first Arnold package, it was 2021, right?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2021, that package. Like, I think that this is maybe his best look.
Looks better with hair.
Yeah.
He does. He does.
I'm glad. Hey, he has the same exact haircut that he did that year, so we'll see.
Man, that's so freaky. If he brings this, I think that he has a very solid chance of beating Andrew and Hottie. I mean, with more size, I think because his arms are definitely bigger than they were here, and his legs are probably about the same, if not bigger as well. So I think we could be re-seeing this image here
It'd be
in a week.
very exciting to see him come back and win it. I think that'd be very exciting for the bodybuilding industry as a whole.
Yeah, definitely.
I used to watch those Machiavelli motivation videos of him like on repeat back in the day. Just insane watching him walk around. Like, yeah, Nick Walker. I'm that guy.
Yeah, Nick Walker.
But I'm not 300 pounds and 5'7". So.
Oh, I actually did want to go look at Martin's updates as well. He dropped one at 9 days out, and he's looking.
That doesn't even look like his face.
Martin.
Yeah, it looks like it's like an AI face.
Yeah, he looks very like just strung out and just. Oh, there it is. Here's his face there.
Not that one. It was the
one with him in the gym, right? Like
the one Brett posted. Brett posted on his story.
Give me one sec.
Here we go.
Fix this contact lens.
Yep, sounds good.
Jeez, it's always something with you.
But I mean, Martin looks good, man. I think that I mean, his shape's going to take him pretty far in this lineup, but I would like to see more size, and I think that him taking some time after the show.
I was thinking the exact same thing. He looks a little small compared to the rest of the guys that are in the lineup.
He does, man. And
he could be really flat.
He could be, yeah. I mean, at 9 days out, like Boss Outlaw, he really brings his guys down and then feeds them up into the show.
He said that he doesn't give him food till like 2 days or something like that. 2 or 3 days. 2
or 3 days out, and that's something that
we're watching. Looking at all these people shredded makes me like so.
Probably excited as hell, right?
Dude, I planned my whole meal, like my whole diet plan for this like pre-prep phase.
Yeah.
Because like everything's coming down.
Wait, you did it yourself, or did you have a coach?
I mean, I did it myself, and then I sent it to him, and he hasn't really said yes or no, but I just started doing it today.
Just started doing it, right?
It's also my last cheat meal day, so like I'll probably get something, but
Yeah, there you
I haven't had eggs in so long. So
go.
I had 2 eggs, 8 ounces of egg whites, and 80 grams of oats with some berries. First meal.
Yeah, that's good. I
Copy
had
that.
eggs and oats this morning and a few blueberries as well. I got blueberry muffin though ready for this pre-workout, so I'm gonna knock that down.
I'm taking a risk with the eggs because I'm like I feel like I'm still allergic to them, but we'll see.
Really, I didn't know I didn't know that you had that
Yeah,
minor
I
issue.
can't like I couldn't have eggs and egg whites for like 2 years. I stayed away from it
Wow,
and chicken, but then I
chicken
had like
too,
yeah I didn't have any chicken last prep. Last prep was all beef and shrimp.
man. Did you do any turkey? Can you do turkey or no?
I hate turkey.
Okay, gotcha.
I mean, and poultry. I don't know. It could also not digest well, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's
But
tough.
I don't know if it was like flavor fatigue from chicken or what, but I was just like, nope, not eating that ever again. I take a bite and just literally want to throw up.
Yeah, that's tough.
It was weird. But now I do it. I eat chicken daily, even though I don't want it.
Yeah, chicken was like that for a little bit for me, but
We eat so much of it. It's kind of like,
it's
The
just
off season it gets tough.
it does in a large amounts, man. It's just like you're spamming
Mhm.
it nonstop. Do you think Kim beats Mamoli, or do you think Mamoli's ahead of Kim?
his legs look a little flat for me. Not flat, but like straight. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These were 5 hours ago. This like just
I
dropped.
think I like his physique better than
That
Mamoli's,
looks
but
that
I'll
looks
need
fine.
to see them on stage next to each other because I don't know how they'll compare size wise.
Yeah.
But I think Kim looks bigger.
He does look bigger in
In
my
some
opinion.
areas. I
I
feel like
will
his chest, his arm and shoulder isn't as big as Mamoli's.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like his arms look bigger than Mamoli's. Um
Stuff
especially in
like
the
that.
side, like the side chest. Kind of take a mental image of that, and then let's go see Mamoli's side chests. See how he poses through.
I don't know if he hits his side chest here.
He might not.
I think he
I
hit it
know
in
he
that
does.
bikini video.
Yeah, the bikini video. I know he did for sure. Did he just post something? No.
Eh, I think they'll probably compare pretty well, to be honest.
Look at
His
that. His arms
yeah,
and shoulders are
his
huge.
arms are maybe a little bit bigger. Yeah.
I think Kim's legs are bigger though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe. It's gonna be a battle. I think they're 3-4, honestly.
Yeah. We can go look at that too. Let me go and pull that up real
I
quick.
mean, I know you love him, Matt, but I don't like Zancanelli. I haven't since he got into the like Olympia when they were like, oh, this is just Brazilian sebum, and I was like, no. So now I just have like a bias
No.
against him.
Dude, there's not a lot of Americans in the classic physique
Yeah,
division.
because we're all suck compared to them.
There's a lot of
We're all built fucking different.
Freedom, best country in the world.
best country, baby.
Freebird.
Let me go and share that with us
All the
so you
problems
guys
that
can
we
all
may
see.
have.
Yeah. Hey, but when it comes to sports, we band together.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah,
I
we
saw
do.
a picture. I saw a reel of a bald eagle like checking this dude out, and like in the comments, it was just like, "Can I interest you in some freedom, sir?" I was like, "Nice."
Yeah, nice. That's sick.
Like, we may not agree with what's going on, but when it comes to beating somebody else's in sports, no.
Curling, hockey, figure skating.
You want to throw like Tic Tacs and see where they land? We're gonna do it better.
We're gonna do
Okay.
it better than you.
And we'll forget the sport even exists for the next 4 years.
Yeah, and then we'll be the best at it. I don't care. Also, we weren't even like we didn't have the most gold this year, I don't think, but we still
No.
like
No, we were still amped the fuck up, dude. America went like crazy over it, and I think we got
just because
second to
we
Norway.
beat Canada. We were like, you know what?
We
Just
beat
because we
Canada.
don't like
That hockey
No
game was
Mexico.
everything, dude. Everyone loved that. So.
Way cool.
snow
Yeah.
Mexico.
But we'll start with classic here. Jared, you do have Wesley in one. Me and Matt both have Mike. Then you have Mike in second. Me and Matt have Matthias. And then Matt, you actually have Wesley down in fourth underneath Mammoli as well. Then
Keeping
you
Wesley there.
keeping Wesley in fourth. Okay.
Keeping Wesley there. He ain't doing better than Ford.
I don't know if he is either. You may have convinced me because I don't know. It's tough. I've moved Mammoli down to 6. I think I gotta change that though. I don't
Because
think
he's white.
Yeah, I have a little racism in me.
It's your white side. Your white side had
it's my white.
racism.
Yeah, my white side has it.
It's
No,
only the white people.
Predictions can be so difficult for bodybuilding too, because like you really just don't know how they'll peak. You
Yeah.
know, I'm just very excited to just see the show in general and see how these guys stack
Yeah.
up once they're finally standing next to each other.
Yeah. And
So
especially the classic division, I feel like we have a lot of guys that aren't really aren't well known, or aren't like these top guys, So for them all to be within this big show, the Arnold Classic, to open up the year, where a lot of these guys are gonna have to compete again. I mean, majority of them will, because they're gonna have to try to qualify for the Olympia with a win. So um, I think with that, well, actually, Classic does the point system now, don't they? I'm pretty
don't
sure
know
they.
the answer actually on that one.
I'm pretty sure Classic does the point system.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
double
they do.
check.
Also, when you're ready to switch it, I'm basically just moving Kim Angel down to where Mamoli is, and then moving those two up. But we'll get there.
I just want to confirm. I'm pretty sure there's a point system where you have to win like 2 shows now.
Look up the weight caps too. I want to see what my pro cap is. Give me
Pretty
some.
sure it's 10 pounds over your amateur, isn't it?
I don't know. Hopefully it's not 212. I'm not 5'8".
Where's pro? I think it's beyond all this. Maybe not. That's NPC. Yeah, first place is so they do have a point system where like first place. No, that's just the general pro rules.
God mode. What is that?
God mode. Dude, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're in the point system though.
Go to chat GPT it.
Actually, not a. I don't think it's good for us as a society, but I do use ChatGPT.
Yeah,
I use it occasionally. Actually, to make the covers that I have, I've used
dude.
chat. So
You can use it as like a personal assistant, and it like remembers your past conversations. It's terrible for our society, but it's very convenient.
Horrible.
Put Matt's last stage shot in and add 20 pounds to it.
Do not.
Matt said do not.
That would be sick. Because it doesn't do actually 20 pounds. It's like adds like 80. And you're like insane.
If you ask it to make an image, though, it takes forever.
Yeah.
So they do have a point system for qualifying. Okay. Looks like you win a certain pro show. Yeah, you win a certain pro show. I'm pretty sure it's like the Arnold, the obviously top 3 Olympia, the New York, Pittsburgh, and Dubai. I just remembered now. So then all these other smaller shows, you have certain points, and like a win gets you a certain amount of points and stuff. So a lot of these guys are going to have to compete again, essentially, is what we're trying to get at here. Jared, what'd you say you're going to switch yours around to?
So move Kim Angel down to 5, and then move 4 and 5 up.
Okay, so Kim Angel to 5. You want Mammoli up?
Yeah, to 4.
Okay.
To your point, Isaiah, we do have some like smaller name guys in the class physique division, but I think what you're seeing is some of the old guard moving on and some of the new guard coming in, because I believe we've kind of seen that in the open division, and I think we're going to see it more and more once, Hottie starts to step away and once Sampson steps away, as well as Brandon. There's Brandon.
Huge.
Yeah.
Who else? Andrew Jack. I mean, I don't know how long Andrew Jack has because he's
not long, man. Older. He's like 40, I'm pretty sure. So he doesn't have much longer either.
I think because now we're seeing guys like Jordan Hutchinson, who's a bit younger, and there's others that I'm
Joe Palacios. He's like 29. That guy's a freak, huge. So you have these bigger name guys or these smaller name guys that are just huge and like waiting to come up. Like you're saying, you're going to see these hotties start to fade off. Brandon Curry, William Bonac, I'm pretty sure is already retired. So like
he's like 45, bro.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like that. And he's still amazing physique. I think he's 100%. Improved as he's aged. He's aged like fine wine. But yeah, man, it's kind of one of those things that as the sport continues to progress and as these guys kind of age, you're going to see these bigger names or these smaller names come up and make a real big name for themselves. Like Jordan Hudson last year was a great example.
Great.
You see Quentin Araya. I'm excited to see what he does this year.
He's young too, bro.
Oh, dude, 28, I think, or 27 years old, something crazy. So
there's a couple there, and there's more that are late 20s, early 30s. But you're going to see. We're going to start seeing a bit of a change, right?
Mm-hmm. Changing of the guards a little bit, and I think that these guys like Hottie and Andrew and Sampson, we'll all see them start to fade a little. So that'll be tough to watch, but also seeing these young guys kind of one up them will be pretty sick to see as well. So, So I mean, so you're cool with these ones, Jared? You got Wesley, Mike, Matthias, Mammoli, Kim Angel, Gabe, Gahari, and Sam Sulik.
Vahid where Ethan is, and Ethan an 8.
Okay. So he's officially not gonna be in your top 8, Sam Sulek.
Sadly.
I don't have him in mind, so I can't say much.
I mean, they're Olympians. He's not.
I'm gonna move Mamoli and mine up to 5th.
Yeah.
And I'll put Gabe down in 6th.
Yeah. Screw Gabe.
And it's so hard with Wesley, bro. Like I just can't. I don't know what he's gonna look like come on show day because I don't know if his legs got bigger this offseason or not because he's been blurring them.
Okay, really but think about the last time he competed when his peak was on, right?
Mm-hmm.
His legs weren't necessarily bigger, but he like wiped the floor with almost everybody.
Yeah.
Right. When he peaked well.
I mean, that was a pretty crazy look, though. I mean, he peaked well, and that was Ramon Dino coming in off. That's how he got this win. He peaked like perfectly, like kind of like how Martin peaked perfectly. So I don't know. I think that I even think with this kind of peak, if the legs aren't bigger, if he's looking like this, I don't know if he beats a Mike. I don't know if he beats a Mammoli or even a Kim, like he's crazy up top and he's going to be conditioned, but the legs, if they're not up, it's going to be really hard to compete with those guys that have those crazy quad sweeps and smaller waists. Cause even Wesley, I mean, proportionally his waist is small, but in comparison, his waist isn't crazy small in my opinion. So I don't know. I'm going to have to go with Matt here. And I think I'm going to drop him down to
meters.
It's a 4th personally. I know you have him winning, and we'll come up with a point system. I'll have to message the chat and see how we want to do this, but
see who wins.
Yeah, see who kind of wins and see if there's. I don't know if we'll have like a punishment per se, but like I don't know, maybe you get some sort of special perk. I don't know. We'll figure something out. Kind of make a little fun competition throughout the year.
Perk, you give us the pass.
Yeah, you know what? There we go, dude. If you start coming in here dropping it, I would love that, bro.
It took me a second to.
Hell yeah, dude. You know what, Jared? If you have the most right prediction here, you do get the pass, bro.
I don't think I can say it still.
You still won't say it. You get the pass, but
I get it. Just have it make a card that says the pass, but and then we can have it on our wallet.
Just like frame it. It's like
I got you.
I never used it, but
Mr. Krabs' dollar.
Imagine popping that bad boy out of like a Starbucks,
You have to get it laminated too.
Oh, what the hell is the pass?
You're about to find out. You're about to find out what the pass is.
That's funny.
Oh, it's great, dude. All right, I'm pretty content with mine. Oh, I guess I'm sharing Instagram. I'm not sharing the predictions here.
Wait, what do you get if you win?
If I win,
it's like you already have it.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like I don't know.
Do you have it, or are you like? Is the happy?
I have it. I have it. Yeah, I throw it around a little bit. Whenever I'm joke around.
But only when it's music. He can only say it when it's the song says it.
I feel like my 50% gives me the pass. How about this? If I win,
you can say it when you have a do rag on.
Yeah, without a doubt. If I have a do rag on, dude, it's flying around.
Or a cap. Sure. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, but I have Mike, Matthias, Kim, Wesley, Mammoli, Gabe, Herrera, and then Vahid. That's going to be mine.
Gotta go. I have a potty break. My bad.
Yep, you're good. You're good. And then Matt, are you switching yours? You're going to stand firm with yours here.
Can you read them off? They're a little small for me.
Yeah. You have Mike, and then you have Matthias, Mammoli in 3rd, Wesley in 4th. You have Kim Angel in 5th, Gabe, Canoe in 7th, and then Herrera in 8th.
Bro, I'm kind of thinking about switching Wesley and Kim, not gonna lie.
Really? So Wesley going down to 5th?
That's kind of a crazy.
Let's give you
do it.
Go ahead and do it.
Dude, I think that because Wesley has a very impressive physique, so I'm not trying to discount him.
No, I don't think you are at all.
It's just I feel like he will get lost in the mix because he just doesn't have anything that stands out. There's nothing.
Yeah. It's tough.
Back in the day, I feel like Dexter Jackson kind of had this issue where his physique was very complete. I mean, maybe he could have been a little bit bigger. And sometimes unless he came in spot on, like when he won the Olympia and other people came in off.
Yep.
In kind of the same situation with Wesley. Like, I feel like unless they unless he turns it on and everyone else comes in off, I think he'll get kind of lost in the mix potentially. And Kim's looking really good. And to be honest, if my pick isn't correct, I'm not going to lose sleep over it. But
Yeah, right. You're
it,
not
big
aiming to get that
upset.
card back, right?
That's exciting.
Yeah, I think that it would be pretty crazy if Wesley dropped to fifth. However, I don't think it's totally impossible because you are right. I do think that this win was solely because he came in perfect and you had guys like Ramon, and I forget who else did that show. I think maybe Urs. I'm not sure, but
I think
they
Urs
all
did,
came.
yeah.
Yeah, Urs did it, and he came in. Urs came in as Urs did, but he was stripping like 50 pounds of muscle off per
Too
prep,
small.
so
Yeah.
too small. So Ramon came in off, and I think that was like kind of the perfect storm for Wesley. I don't know if that's going to be the case here. Whenever we're talking about guys who are not only trying to make a name for themselves here in this Arnold lineup, but also someone like Mike, who's a pretty certified, top two Olympian at this point, who like
He can say it.
yeah, he can say it. Yeah, he's beaten a few guys. He does have the pass, but like it's just I don't know. I just don't think that I don't think Wesley's gonna have the perfect storm here because I think you're gonna have guys like you said, Kim Angel, who looks crazy. Like I don't think that it's totally crazy to think that he beats a Wesley at all. Like I think
That's
that's
and like I said, it's very hard to tell from Instagram pictures, right? And
yeah.
Kim's posting updates, and Wesley's really not posting that many updates. But
Mm-hmm.
I think just based on my mental image and knowledge of Wesley's physique versus this, like and it'll be interesting to see how they look on stage next to each other. But I think this is
Yeah.
a more impressive physique in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, here we have a pretty good comparison. The red lighting. I don't know what's going on with that, but he did basically exactly what Wesley did.
I did.
Um, I mean, I don't think it's totally impossible. I do think that Kim could definitely shake it up and give Wesley a run for his money there. But yeah, that's an interesting comparison there. Let me pull back open I keep on going back for. Sorry, I'm probably like spazzing you guys out with that. But yeah, Wesley in fifth, and then Gabe in sixth. Do you still have Canoe in seventh, or do you have anybody swapping him out?
No, I think I'm good with what we got. I think we'll be pretty solid.
Cool. So that's classic here, and then we can scroll on up to the open, where it gets fun. Like I think that this lineup is really stacked, really deep with a really good amount of talent, and a lot of guys that are really hungry for this Arnold win. Because not only for some of them does it make them qualify for the Olympia, like a Nick Walker, this would be huge for him, but it also raises their stock within the open division. Like if Martin got this win, this would be huge. I think that instantly makes Martin a top three, top two Olympian potentially if he beats like a Hottie or he beats an Andrew. So this is real big for Nick and Martin specifically, but Hottie as well, because a lot of people are doubting whether Hottie can really bring back that look, can bring back everything that he's basically promised these last few years of like crazy conditioning and crazy muscle bellies, like just absolutely insane. But with everything going on in his life and getting here to the U.S. being stressful, we're not sure what type of Hottie we're going to see. And this is the last thing we saw. 19 Days Out was a squat video, and there's no updates outside of that. So
there's a part of me that really wants to know if, with all the drama that's going on with Hottie, if that ends up affecting his placing, to be honest, because there's a lot of people a lot
No,
of people not
politically.
to. I don't know exactly the whole political situation going on with him. Did he come out and say something like in support of the government or something and people
I
are
think it was
liking it?
more along the lines of like he didn't say anything against it in the
yeah,
first
He
place,
and the
took a
and
people got
neutral
really upset.
stance.
Yeah, and people got
And
super upset about that. And
so then
like,
he came out against it, and then he
yeah,
left, and then Evogen dropped him, and then a bunch of.
right.
yeah,
That's a disaster.
I
it's
think I
tough.
have him in third though.
Keep politics out of bodybuilding,
Yeah, it's just
out of sport.
foregone conclusion.
Do you
Just keep
think?
it
Do
out.
you think the year that Derek won that he should have won, or do you think it's because Hadi like they didn't want like the Iranian Olympian
I don't
because
know.
it is political sometimes
You,
or
It's tough
Persian.
to.
it's close enough. It's close enough between their physiques where you can get away with it, in my opinion. I don't have the right answer for that one.
Yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
It was kind of sets you up with the question. Be like, yeah, do you think they did it because the white knight, or it's kind of like,
Well, because Hottie does have a really good physique, right? But like there are certain areas where Derek definitely outshines him in.
yeah.
So it's tough. It,
I
it
just
very well could be. I mean, it's very easy to make Derek the golden boy, right? Like he's
yeah.
never had like a bad outburst or anything. He's godly, quote unquote, like all that shit. Like he's kind of like the poster boy. So like he does make a good Mr. Olympia.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's posts on this page where I'm like, why am I not getting posted on this page? And they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You ever see like,
I've
or
seen
like
some
Matt
pretty wild
or like
posts.
anybody?
Yeah, I've seen some pretty wild
Yeah,
stuff.
I've
I'm
seen
pretty
that.
sure that he charges like 20 to 25 bucks, something like that, I think is what somebody told me that he charges that for people to be posted on the page. Whether it's a story or a post, I don't know. But I'm fairly sure that's kind of how you get recognition on Bodybuilding Without Borders. Unless you're like a crazy standout physique, then you just get it for free. But
I'm gonna do that, hopefully.
yeah, there you go.
That's the
I'm
goal.
paying $25 for that. You kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. You're paying 25 bucks for a clout. Like, fuck that. I think that you can get a better physique than
Bro, look at the guy next to the guy I sent. So to the left.
to the left.
That's him.
Here. Where
The left of the black guy that I sent you. In the group chat the other day.
I don't want to expose the DMs again.
Go to the right. Go to the right.
Where
Go to
is
the
it?
right.
Go to the right. Right.
Now down.
Here.
To the left.
Oh, this guy.
From the left.
That guy.
Oh,
Come on.
Check out Denmark.
Don't go to his page. Don't go to this.
Not competing yet. Serious about bodybuilding. If he hasn't competed, why are we posting?
That's what I'm saying.
Silly. Get that
Yeah.
shit off. Not competed
He
yet.
said, "Get that shit
He
off
looks
my
okay.
screen."
That's stupid.
He looks
bro.
okay.
That is
but
stupid. But
why is like
what's
this
not
is like
Bodybuilding
a
Without
crazy
Borders. He's not a
page.
bodybuilder.
yeah, if you're not a bodybuilder, you haven't competed, then what are we
That's
talking
true.
about? He had to pay to get on this page.
Yeah, he deserves
But
it. And he looks crazy.
this
I love his
guy,
physique.
dude, I love his physique, and look at this transformation, dude. 4 years. I mean, he went from what would be like an NPC
He's younger than us.
level. I think, yeah, 22 years old.
European gear, bro.
Dude, it's crazy. I mean, this is just absurd. 4-year transformation, like that's god tier genetics, along with, like you said, European gear.
That's
just
pharmaceuticals, bro.
That's insane. I thought that there was an update of Hottie with like a tank top where like it was cut off in between his pecs, but I'm not seeing
I'm not impressed by Hottie lately. I'm not gonna lie, but I know he's good enough for third.
Here's Wesley. We saw that on his page though.
Go look at Hassan's update on the.
I love how close he puts his face to the camera.
Hassan's update was pretty crazy. Did he post that on his page?
I think I saw it on
No,
his
it wasn't.
page.
Shut
Scroll
up.
a little bit.
He's still fat.
There he is.
He's still fat.
Oh yeah, there he is, right here.
Peeled.
Let me see.
He's gonna come to AMF and smack you around, Jared.
Bro, he's not peeled. I don't know what you're talking about. He's 8 weeks out.
I don't know, bro. 8 weeks. That's a little. I think that his quads could use a little bit more separation, but bro, vascularity's there. The striations in the upper body.
You can have vascularity if you just have bad blood sugar, like blood pressure. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I think that this is. I mean, his obliques.
His chest doesn't have striations.
Hang on.
I think he looks in better condition than what you guys.
Than what we.
I have the exact amount of chest striations as he does right now, and I am.
That's dude. You're just dogging on this dude.
He's gonna peak like crazy, and he's gonna
shut up. I don't want to hear this anymore. Get that man off my screen.
You're over it. That's funny. I think Hassan will be bringing something.
Say I do.
We'll see.
Say I do really well. I get the pass. If he gets lower,
I get the pass.
If he gets higher than 8th and he doesn't get last, then I'll relinquish the pass.
Fair enough. You have to make a cutout though. You have to show the card on cam and rip it. How about that?
There you go.
All right. Yeah, that's it's gonna be fun. I think I think Hassan's really gonna bring something, honestly.
No, shut up.
I really do. But I thought Hottie dropped something. Maybe I'm incorrect. Maybe it was on Who's the Best Bodybuilder. We'll check that page and we can go to the predictions here because I'm not too sure where it got dropped, honestly. But I swear I saw one where like he had a tank cut off in his chest and
There's a Nick update.
Where at?
Nick update 6 days. Top left.
Top left. Oh, there we go. Damn, the legs, dude. No, I mean they're not bad at all.
Last leg pump.
Yeah, could be last leg pump.
I'm looking a little rounder.
I'm curious how he's gonna come out here.
shredded.
Do you think that's going to be enough? Because you have
I
Nick
have
winning,
Nick
don't
winning.
you?
Nick winning, Andrew second. Because I mean that the video of Andrew like 3 weeks out from the cryo thing was like honestly, I was a little sad, but I
I
know
wasn't super impressed by that either.
anything can happen, I guess.
Yeah, I wasn't super
There's the
impressed.
hottie one that says update.
We're at right here. Yeah, there it is. That's really washed down though. That was not the photo I saw. This looked way more peeled, but he had either maybe it was sharpened on the image that I saw, but this looks way more diced than what I'm seeing here. Because right now, then I would say he's like fifth if he's coming in like that. But
It's all about how his legs look, honestly. His upper body's pretty much always the same. It's just legs that's going to be the deciding factor.
Yeah, it will be. All right, let's go take a look at the predictions here, and then we can touch on C-Bum before we get out of here as well. I do want to talk to you guys about that. But all right, you have Nick, Andrew, Martin, and Brandon in your top four, and then you have Mofuda, Raphael, Akeem, Anthony, and Hassan. Where are you dropping Hadi in this lineup, Jared?
Third.
Third? Okay.
Yep.
I'm just gonna insert a row below.
Will it happen? I don't know, but this is all like wishful thinking, basically. Love how you just added a row instead of moving everything up. It's pretty smart.
Dude. I just didn't want to fuck with all that. But
Blame you.
do you have I do have to update this on this too, though. That kind of sucks.
Well, you have to change it all anyway because not everybody's putting him in third.
No, well, I mean, I can like
Fourth.
move everybody up essentially. All right, let's take a look here. I'm gonna actually move for me. I'm gonna move Hassan above Akeem Williams. And put Akeem in 10th.
Akeem is crazy.
I think I'm gonna put Hadi in 4th for me, underneath Nick, Martin, and Andrew. And I think fuck, I don't know. It's tough, man, because I don't know if Andrew's gonna bring. I saw all these crazy updates. I had him last time we all did updates and stuff like that and predictions. I had him in first. It's just tough because I don't know if Andrew's gonna bring that crazy package. Because if he does, I don't think that he loses. Because like you and I were saying, Jared, I don't think that Martin has enough size quite yet when we're talking about this type of lineup. But then you have guys like Nick who could bring that freak factor and just kind of overwhelm everybody. So I don't know. I'm going to stick with Andrew just because of the height as well. I do think that kind of brings a bigger presence to the stage, obviously. And I think that's going to go Andrew. I'm going to put Nick in second and then Martin in third.
Hadi fourth?
Yep, and Hadi fourth, yeah. Matt, you got what do you got?
You have up there right now.
Andrew first, Nick Walker second, Martin in third. Then you had Curry fourth, Raphael fifth, Mohammed seventh, and then Akeem, Hassan, and Anthony Williams.
Go ahead and switch Raphael and Mamad.
Okay.
I don't know where to put Hadi. That's so tough.
I do think, like what you said, Matt. I do think that it's gonna affect his peak because I don't know, he has like a lot of pressure on him. You know,
I mean,
like,
he doesn't have Hadi.
Well, beyond this, and Nick Strength Power kind of talked about this too. Even if you look beyond the show, like after the show's over, what do you do? Because right now, I think as of today, yeah, you can't go back, especially being here in the United States. I'm fairly positive that as of today that we declared war.
Bombed Iran today.
Yeah. So like, what do you can't go back home? You know what I mean? Do you go back to Dubai or like what do you do if you're Hadi? You know, and it sucks because like honestly, like I don't know if it's me and my family, like I'm not putting a bodybuilding show above all that. Well, and I get it. Like this is life-changing money. We're talking about some of the best in the world. Don't get me wrong, but man, like it's really difficult for me to believe that none of everything going on right now that doesn't affect him and his prep.
Is his immediate family still in Iran, or do you think they came with him?
It's hard to say. I would imagine his
Like they
son,
came with me, and I'm
maybe his
moving
son came with
names.
him. Maybe his son came with him. I don't know. Like, I don't know if he's married. I don't know anything like that. But I would imagine that he probably has like close family with him, like his son or something.
3 wives.
Yeah, 3 Y. I don't know. I don't know what his lifestyle looks like, but I would imagine that you can't go back to Iran after this, especially after we bombed them today, like literally as
Yeah.
of today, this morning. So like it's kind of hard to say what, how are you going to peak, how are you going to properly perform against top guys, who
Yeah.
don't have that stress of a country going up in flames at the moment.
You never know.
He could come in here, just absolutely dice and knock down the door and just like show up and take names. But I have him in fourth because I just don't think that's gonna be the case.
I I hesitate to put him anywhere other than fourth myself, to be
Mm.
honest, which is kind of crazy to say.
Yeah,
It might just be wishful thinking because like I'm just kind of tired of Hottie at this point in time, and
yeah,
The age of the manlet is over.
it's just like I was telling Isaiah this when you went to the bathroom, like he's got a really good physique, but there's just nothing that stands out. Like I wouldn't want to look like him, to be honest. Like
yeah.
one of his legs is downsized. His life and home situation seem to be in turmoil. Nick, Andrew, and Martin, from what I've seen, have been doing nothing but getting ready for this show.
Yeah, improving
Um,
and
Mm-hmm.
getting better. So it's like,
but I don't know. I mean, it's hard to say. For right now, there's some type of instinct in my gut telling me not to put him in any higher than fourth.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I did move Mofuda up to fifth and Curry in sixth. Um,
crazy.
Fair.
I
Don't do that.
think I think Mofuda looks really good. I really do, and I think
I think
Curry's gonna bring a great package. Don't get me wrong. I think it's gonna be phenomenal for his age and like where he's been consistently. But I really think the improvements Mofuda made will have him compete very well against Brandon Curry
funny you say for his age because I used to hate that saying when I was younger.
for his age.
Whenever somebody would be like, "Yeah, you look good for your age," I'd be like, "Man, screw you."
Yeah, you're like, oh,
You
dude.
could just say I look good. Like, just tell
Yeah.
me that. I don't have to.
As
It's
default,
like a
since no
dick.
one else is here, though, I am going to go ahead and put Hottie Cheap in fourth for everybody. I'll check in with the chat, though. I'll check in and see what everyone else has. But I think that we make a pretty valid point. I think that he's got a lot going on. I think that, Matt, you bring up a great point. Like his physique hasn't necessarily progressed as of late. He brings the same package from year to year, and it's crazy conditioning. It's good size, so it places him well. But is that enough to go win an Arnold Classic as guys are
It's
improving?
kind of like pepperoni pizza. It's good,
Yeah,
but like, it's not like
it's not.
supreme. It's
Yeah,
not like
yeah,
stuffed crust. You
right.
can't get better.
Yeah, that's a good point there.
Oh, by the way, sorry.
No, no, yeah,
McDonald's has a new burger, and it's my last technically cheat before this little thing, right? Do
yeah.
I get the new burger or do I get pizza tonight?
I think you do both. That's just me.
That's a
But
that's so fat. I'm not doing McDonald's and pizza. That's crazy.
I mean, are you gonna you're sharing pizza? Or you eating a whole pizza?
I'm eating a whole pizza if I'm doing it. What are
Oh,
you
big
talking about?
dog. I don't know, man. I think you
What do
need
you
pizza.
mean?
I don't know how you
I,
can eat either of those without your gut just not hating you.
I don't.
I'm
I
young.
haven't
I'm not
had.
old like you, Matt.
I don't know. I mean, I'm 20. I'm your age, bro, and I haven't. Last time I couldn't tell you last time I had McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, any of those fast food restaurants because I just can't. My stomach just can't does not digest well.
I know exactly what I got for my last meal at McDonald's.
You said I know exactly what.
It
What
was
was
it
it?
was like a year and a half ago. I got like a Big Mac, a McChicken, a double cheeseburger, a large fry, and like 10 nuggets.
What
I,
does
I
like?
ate
What's
it in
that
10
new
minutes.
burger? Excuse me. What's that new burger even look like?
It's a Big Mac, but it's called the Big Arch.
Oh, okay.
Look it up.
All right. Let's
Something
look.
about
Look it up.
McDonald's changed, bro. Like the last time I had it, it just didn't taste like actual food.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain it's not
Something
food.
with the texture, I was like, I used to love McDonald's too. Like I'm all about it. Not anymore, unfortunately.
Oh shoot! I don't want to search. I just want images. This is it.
Big
Yeah.
arch.
Oh
Big
bro,
Arch.
This is
that
exactly what Jared needs.
Zesty. Big Arch. I love a Big
that's a
Arch.
real life
Big
image
ass
right there.
burger.
That's
I love a
big.
Big Arch.
I say you do the burger. You got to do a
And
large
the more I
fry.
look at it, the less appetizing it looks.
What type of is that Swiss cheese?
Yeah, I think so.
Huh.
Or
And
like
that and
provolone. I don't know.
that's sauce and then probably like
It's just a Big Mac, but it's with quarter pounder patties.
Gotcha. And like a sesame
There's
seed
no
bun
middle
too.
bun, fam. Big Mac's got the middle bun.
Well, it's because it's all
Yeah.
patty.
True.
It's high protein Big Mac.
I don't know, man.
A full pizza would give you a lot of protein too.
Yeah, I
It
say you
does.
go. I personally think you go pizza. I don't know. I don't like
Yeah.
the sandwich anymore. Now that I'm
Do I
thinking
go
about
deep
it,
dish or regular?
deep dish, deep dish. Get the most out of it if it's gonna be the last one.
Deep dish, no Romans.
Oh yeah. And the last thing I want to touch on today, boys, is the CBUM update. The big tease, of like basically just coming out to say like, hey, I can still win Classic of Olympias, no problem, pretty much.
He could jump in. No, I don't know.
I don't know. I think that
Not big. He's not as
Matt,
big
you
as he is.
you basically told me straight up at the gym because I brought this up to you at the gym as we were just kind of chatting, catching up for a minute. You said it's not going to happen. There's no way
He
he
ain't
comes
come
back.
back.
No way.
Yeah,
Nah.
he's too fulfilled with his life to come back.
But why would you get this crazy conditioned and like
Because
I
he's an
don't know.
athlete. He's
That's
an
just
athlete now,
how he
dude.
looks, bro, from
That's
working
just
out
him.
and eating.
He's
That's
just built different.
crazy. That's crazy top tier genetics, man.
You can tell his legs are a little bit smaller too, though.
If
Yeah.
let's go ahead and throw out the scenario if he did come back. Let's go two scenarios here. One in classic physique, one in open bodybuilding. Where does he go on to win 7, 8, 9 titles in classic with how talented the pool is today between like a Ramon, between Mike, Wesley, Logan Franklin, Terrence, Niall Darwin, who looks gnarly. Like, does he go on to win 7 to 10 titles, or does he?
I think he's got one or two more, maybe, but everybody else is improving at such a rate. But also the height thing, it nerfed Mike. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I mean, nobody looks as perfect and as polished as he does when he does things. Like he's not even trying, and we were like questioning if he could beat everybody's ass. Like,
Yeah,
think about that. Like he's not even doing anything
he's
special.
not doing
He's hitting a
anything
front
special.
double.
Yeah, and I mean, this
We're
has been
like-
the style of training he's been doing. Has been like athletically, like
Yeah, what is that?
literally weighted walk.
It looks like Hulk. Oh,
yeah,
wait, that guy posted
yeah, the guy
that. There we
posted
go.
Hulk there. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. You see this style of training, you only can wonder if he were to go back into bodybuilding style of training, what he'd do. I think he would personally go on to win at least 9, and in that 9, Mr. Olympia, like he's being pushed by like a Niall Darwin, because I think Niall is like truly going to be one of the bigger names here.
Anybody else think Niall's butt is like way too big for his physique?
We can go take a look at him real quick.
Let's go look at this. Let's go look at this guy's butt real quick.
Yeah, right. Not specifically his.
No, we're looking at just his ass.
Just his ass here. His updates have been gnarly though. Man.
Look, it's right there, right by the guy when he's in red.
Right down here. Oh
yeah, to the right. Look how big it is.
He does his kickbacks, bro. What can you say?
It's like
he does his
compared to the rest of his legs. It's just like it's just out there.
Right, it just reminds me of T Money.
Dude, I was about to say that. It looked just like T. T has a crazy looking. It's so big for what?
He's gonna be.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's fried.
It's so big.
I think he's gonna be a Mr. Olympia within the next like 2 years.
And the thing is, it's striated. That's
How old is he?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know.
26, 27?
Is he that young? He looks old as shit.
I know he is younger for sure.
The UK gear.
Jesus, he looks like he's 35.
Yeah, he's young, dude. He's like
Somebody said they
26.
thought I was 32 the other day, and I haven't felt the same since.
No.
It was
In
very
a good way or a bad way?
kind of bad.
I was told I look like I was 22.
Well, yeah, but you have a young face.
I shave.
That's fair. I'm trying something new. I'm trying a little Italian beard, but it's
Oh, it looks good.
taking a
Looks good,
second.
dude. Yeah.
Taking a second to grow in.
Yeah, just give it some more time.
And I look better when I'm like not fat. So
That's true.
And to pose the
Not
question
that though.
as well for CBUM, I'm just gonna go to this page. It's no sense in scrolling through all that. To pose the question for Open, let's say he gave it an off season. Where does he land in the Open Olympia?
he'd need a couple off seasons, I feel like,
A couple.
to like get in the top 5.
He already beat a good portion of open pros and came second to Martin. And honestly,
Yeah.
the more we
But he's
look back
small.
at that showing, we honestly like you could debate that CBUM should have won that show. Honestly, you really could. And like I'm a big Martin guy, but I really think that you could debate that CBUM should have won that Prague show that he did.
He's smaller now though. Like, yeah, sure, he could do a cycle and his shoulders would get crazy big again, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it would just really depend on how he comes back, right? If he comes back and like, if he were to come back in full form, then like, I don't think really anyone beats him in Classic until he decides to stop. In my opinion, like I think his physique still beats Mike, it still beats Ramon, it still beats everyone else on this on the at least the Arnold Classic stage that we're looking at. In
Yeah.
terms of Open, that's a different story because I think he would need to put on because he's
Substantial.
6 foot, isn't he?
6'2".
Yeah, he would
6'2".
have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine him standing next to Andrew Jacked.
Like
Yeah,
that's
him
what I
next
said,
to
like
Andrew would be.
two off seasons. He needed like another 30 pounds of tissue.
He would need a lot of weight, and he's got the autoimmune issue. And I know that he's talked on podcasts before
Mhm.
where he has no interest in getting that large. So
Yeah.
that's where I just don't think
He just had another kid too. Like
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
2 kids. Hard to wake up at 5 in the morning when you're sleeping in silk sheets.
Yeah. No, definitely.
And he's got nothing to prove. Like,
No, nothing at all. I mean,
so
this was a little bit over a year ago, but I remember everyone went crazy over this, and this wasn't even like as crazy as the last update we just looked at. Like he's truly like one of a kind, and I will say we're pretty blessed to have been in the era that was
get that side chest right there. Go down. Right there. Underneath the grasp.
Right here.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, man. I think it hangs with some of the open guys for sure. Like, does that beat a Brandon Curry?
Mm,
I don't think so.
Brandon's got a little too much size on him. Especially in the arm, like his arms are what's gonna hold him back. Like
Yeah.
Brandon's arms are triple that size, it feels like, but
Yeah, I guess that's a fair point. Classic for sure. I think that he could easily go on.
yeah, he could come back.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you guys have anything you guys want to plug or say before we log off here? Besides Jared, congratulations on the pre-prep, man. It's gonna be fun prep here.
No more chubby.
Very exciting.
No, what's crazy? I missed that one meal, and then I had abs this morning. I was like, oh yeah,
That's crazy. That must be nice. I'm currently on the opposite end of that. I'm still trying to get big. I'm like 209
so today
right
is
now.
when you should come to the gym with me. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, maybe. Are you going to train today?
Yeah, I gotta go hit shoulders and triceps.
I'm doing chest, shoulders, and triceps. Where are you going, AMF?
Yeah.
Would you want to swing a little bit of chest in there?
No, but you can.
No, you can't.
I'll spot you.
You'll spot me. All right. Well,
dude, yesterday, remember, like I said, I had 30 minutes between my set. Like I still had the rest of my workout to do after.
Fair enough. Maybe, I'll hit you up. I'll message you and we'll see if we can make it happen. I don't know what the day pass costs at AMF, but we can figure it out.
15.
Matt, are you training today?
Yeah, I'm gonna have my pre-workout after we get off, and then head over, hit some shoulders and arms.
Okay. Well, shit. I don't know. Maybe we'll all get together. We'll figure it out. Either if not today, we'll definitely.
What's a day pass at peak?
15.
I don't think Jimmy won't be there after like 1 though.
Yeah, Jimmy's usually gone.
But he wouldn't care if you left $15 on the desk.
No, Jimmy's real chill about it.
No, we can text in the chat after this. We'll figure it out. Because if you're hitting shoulders, he's hitting shoulders. I'm hitting shoulders.
We could probably
triceps.
Yeah, maybe might all make it work. But if you made it to this
year together,
yeah, we get a picture, dude. That'd be great.
It could be the YouTube thing. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea to have a picture.
But then we chat GPT it, so we're all huge.
So we're all huge. Like, add 20 pounds to every physique here. But all right, man. If you made it to this point in the video, please drop a like, comment what you like, comment what you didn't like, and subscribe.
I don't hate babies and women.
Matt does not hate babies and women, man. So, and hey, if you get your prediction, in the comments, drop your predictions, and I will give you a pass. So there you go. If you're white, if you're black, you already got it. But if you're white, you get the pass.
Allie's commenting.
Allie's commenting for sure. She wants that pass. There you go.
I'm gonna text everyone and be like, guys, go comment on this right now.
Go comment. But all right, man. Thank you guys for watching. Keep working, and we'll have another cast for you here in the future. But I appreciate both you boys hopping on, and we might get a workout this afternoon. So,
yeah, thanks for having me as always. It's a pleasure.
All right, see you boys.
Bye.